Good morning. Welcome to yet another episode of Pre-Market Commentary. This is Vijay here, taking you through what happened yesterday and what is likely to happen today. Uh, yesterday there was gloom and doom in the morning, and was surprisingly, I was quite clear that there is support at Nifty. The first support is very close by, and Bank Nifty, of course, a little bit lower. And I anticipated that a black day could be a black day in the let's say in green in terms of profitability or in many stocks and also in the indices, and that's precisely what happened. That's why today's topic is the trend is your friend. Before we talk about trend is your friend, let me try to share. Let's go back to what happened yesterday. If you look at the global, uh, start off with Nifty. Nifty closed at 84 points higher. Then your Bank Nifty closed about 540 points. I had mentioned that yesterday, and I continue to mention that the next leg of the rally will be led by Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty opened lower and then it closed higher. See, opening was bad, openings were the low, and then it took off for a period of time and closed almost at the high. Nifty also opened at the lows. If you take yesterday, this is a 5 minute chart, opened at the lows and then steadily it went up and closed almost at the high. If you look at the rupee dollar, we were okay. I mean, the we are not no longer getting any weaker. We are stuck at around below 84. And if you look at U.S. markets, Dow Jones recovered everything what it lost the previous day. On Friday, whatever it had lost, it has recovered yesterday and more. This is the power of the trend. Then Nasdaq closed about 195 points. Of course, Nasdaq fell much higher on Friday. This is the Nasdaq fall. The red candle means it is a bearish candle. That means the close is lower than the open. Nasdaq did not recover that much, though it went up by 193 points. Then you have S&P. S&P also did not recover that much. It was very much within the previous day's range. Only Dow Jones clearly recovered and closed above the previous day's close. So that is as far as the Dow Jones was concerned. Then you come back to what the Nikkei did yesterday, for instance. Nikkei opened hugely lower, opened about 1,000 points lower, 1,200 points. From there, it went up all the way. This is yesterday's this one. It went up all the way and closed near the highs of the day. Today, it opened high, then heavy selling came in the morning, and right now it is about 275 points higher. If you look at Hang Seng, what happened yesterday was continuously it fell down, and now it has started rising. Now it has started rising. Yesterday it started actually at around 12 o'clock hour zone, and then it is now it's okay. Singapore is also good. Kospi is good. Now gold has been very steady yesterday. Then if you take in terms of silver also has done the same thing. And what else? So that is as far as the gold and silver were concerned. Now coming to Indian market, you will see. Show you what is the Indian market. Yeah. So if you take the NSE website, you can see here it gives you clearly what happened yesterday, how the prices moved. So there were advances were actually lower than declines. The reason being that while the Nifty and Bank Nifty did well, the broader market did not do too well. I will come back to that chart. So Lever, Sriram Finance, ICICI Bank, ITC, and Britannia were the gainers. Clearly, the money is moving to FMCG, private sector banks. And the financial sector. Losers, of course, were the PSEs, which ONGC, BPCL, and Tech Mahindra was one Surprise loser among tech, Tata Steel, commodity stock, and Hindalco, a commodity stock. So basically, what is happening is there is a shift in the market. The market is now moving more and more towards, financial services, FMCG, and to some extent, pharma. Of course, this is the this one about the main Nifty 50. These are the heavy weights actually, which took up the market yesterday. So clearly that visibility is there because the fund managers, what they are doing is they are just now moving out of you know. Let me just do this, and then come to again. I'll come back to what has happened yesterday. The fund manager is doing. You see here the indices. If you look at it, while the major indices Nifty and Bank Nifty went up, but if you look at what happened during the day also, mm, you see this Nifty Junior. Nifty Junior was okay. Then you had the mid cap, which was down through the day. Take from here. Of course, it recovered at the close, but it was still down. Small cap was again down, but recovered at the end. In the second half, everything recovered. But if you look at it, you take mid cap, small cap, micro cap, all of them were significantly lower. Metal was quite badly hit. Mostly PSC. This is where the problem is actually. If you look at on a daily chart, see the PSC chart. So PSC is now coming somewhere close to what happened on June 4th. This is June 4th. June 4th is the time when we had the election results. So we have come there, which is very, very dangerous. But if you look at any other this one, if you take Nifty, Nifty is far away from the June 4th lows. So mid cap is again far away. CNX 500 is far away. Small cap far away. In fact, it made a new all-time high on Friday. Small cap index. Then micro cap is far away. Metal is where again it is coming and attacking there. Commodities are stuck there. Auto is not bad when compared to June 4th. The CNX PSC is where slowly it is dropping. PSU Bank, CNX PSU Bank, which are the market leaders and heroes last year. You see this? Now they have come to June 4th lows. So now it's the time for them to bounce back, especially because the interest rate scenario is changing. So this could be the way the pattern is. This could be a significant low for PSU banks because yesterday every analyst was very bearish on PSU banks. Realty, which is again connected to the interest rates, that is down. Now it looks like it may start to rise higher. IT is the star. If you see here, the best performing sector in the last 2 months has been IT. From June, after election results, it has gone up. So that is on oil and gas. Also, now it's finding a little difficult to sustain. FMCG is another one. FMCG yesterday made an all-time high. So FMCG was one index which made an all-time high yesterday. IT is very good, which we saw here. Then we look at pharma. Pharma is also not bad at all. In fact, pharma is also almost at the highs. So to sum it up, yesterday Nifty and Bank Nifty went up and took up even the laggards like your mid cap, small cap, micro cap, and such other indices. Now, what now coming to the main thing about trend is your friend. See, for the last few weeks, there have been a lot of people, including superstar fund managers, who have been saying the market is extremely expensive. I have shown that markets are not expensive in many pockets, especially in Bank Nifty. I had mentioned about how Bank Nifty is trading at PE at a 10-year low and P by B at reasonably good numbers. So I don't see any reason why we should not invest in this market. And most important is the trend is your friend. See, everybody talks about trend is your friend. So how do we find out whether we are an uptrend or a downtrend? People use various techniques. I am using a very simple technique of what is called the moving average. The moving average will tell us whether we are in a trend. Now you look at Nifty, for instance. Now the light blue line is what is the 20-day moving average. That is 20-day exponential moving average, which tells us what the prices were 20 days with weightage closer to the current prices. The dark blue line is the 50-day moving average. Generally, the market, if it is above 50-day moving average, it means that the market is up in an uptrend. If it is below, then it is in beginning of a downtrend. There are moving averages, short-term moving averages, 3-day moving average. You have 5 days, 9 days, 20 days, 50 days, 100 days, and 200 days. 200 days is for long-term trend. That is not very useful, is what I found out. Just I operate here only on 20 and 50. So if you look at the Nifty, right from this is the election results day, it fell down below 20 and 50, but it did not sustain. Next day onwards, it started going up. Many times it may give you, a whipsaw, which means it may show some strength. Like here, it tried to show some, it fell down, it shows strength, but it fell below the both the moving averages. So I waited here till it crossed this level, and then I realized that now the story is different. It's no longer going to go into intermediate or even a short-term downtrend. When I say short-term, here I'm talking of 20-day. Intermediate is 50. The very short-term is 9-day. I have not taken 9-day moving average here, just to show you how the trend is your friend and how, instead of fighting the market, at least in the Nifty, if one had just bought on all declines, the BTFD, which people make fun of, if you had just bought, even in August, this is in August, it fell down. You see, it still did not break the 50-day moving average. It broke the 20-day. The light blue is the 20. It broke the 20, but it did not break the 50-day moving average. And then now you see, it has not even broken the 20-day moving average. In such a case, how is it that we are going to say that we are in a downtrend? So we should not blindly think we are in a downtrend, market is overheated. The prices are telling you clearly that the market is not overheated. So I am going today again with the BTFD. I am going into the stronger stocks, and these are generally my stocks. See, I don't change my stocks too much. So if you look at it, this is what my stock list is generally. My day trading, I do Reliance, HDFC Bank, Dr. Reddy, Maruti, Diana T is yesterday we took delivery of that. SEPC, we took delivery of it. Biocon, Canara Bank, Infosys, GNFC. So these I have a select list of some 20 to 30 stocks, and we operate only in those stocks. If you're a trader, you should have a select list of stocks. Look at that, study deeply, and then only operate in those stocks. By and large, you will be able to make money. So whatever you do today, I expect today to be a good day. Even if there is a fall, it doesn't matter, because overall things I think will be bright. And as I showed you, Nikkei is up, Hang Seng will do well. Today I think will be a good day. Though the stock market the futures are showing that there is a drop yeah, in US future, there's a small drop of 15 points as of now. The S&P 500 is about 3 points up, and the Tech 100, Nasdaq 100 is down by about 8 points. So certainly the markets are bullish. Buying on decline will help. So whatever you do today, I hope it is successful. Thank you for joining me.